That made it worth it today. So awesome. Almost thought without dark that thing was poking up. Thought it might have been an elk time, but nice mule deer horn, and I got another one sitting not too far behind me, so maybe the match, maybe not, but pretty stoked about that one. Wicked. Got a cool hillside here. Again, low underbrush. Kind of dense canopy, doesn't keep much sun in there, but I typically do well on hillsides like this, so I'm gonna have a poke around. See what I can find. This is definitely an area they winter in. I found quite a few here before, so just got up here today and still looking for number one. I think right down there in that juniper at the bottom of that bush, but hesitant to say it is because I feel like I've been down that trail a few times already and it looks like an old one, but I'll get a little closer anyways and check it out. Pretty sure it's in there somewhere. So even now I'm 20 yards from it and I don't see it. The only way I saw it was from that one angle on top of the hill. So it's not any surprise that I walked right past it. It is an old cracked one. Who knows? Maybe I found that one before and I just left it. I think I might just leave that one again, but at least I am on the board with something. Another little old one right there. Looks pretty chewed up, but I think a lot of times some of these old ones that are chewed up, coyotes probably pick them up and move them, bed down, chew on them for a while, so I don't feel too bad for missing them, but go check it out anyways. Yeah, another really chewed up one. Pretty chalk. I think I'll donate that one to the shed gods too. Well, that's two old chalks. Chewed up ones on the day so far. But haven't quite got to where I was planning on getting, so kind of covered most of this already. And don't expect to find too much on the way there. Hopefully once I'm where I want to be, I start finding some new stuff here. All right, I'll get back to you guys. Finally got one that looks like it might be a keeper at least. Walk a long way for it. It's tucked right up against this tree here. Yeah, I don't even know if that one's a keeper. It's pretty old too. Crap. I think I'm just gonna keep it to keep it, but it's pretty cracked up, unfortunately, but I'm putting it on the pack anyways. Been so slow today, but I think I just got another old one anyways. Right there. Probably gonna be all bleached out and cracked up. I'd say that's the best one of the day so far. So Not cracked or anything. So I'll take that. Scraggly little 3. Another one right there. Still haven't found any fresh things today, but if it's old ones that I find all day, then oh well, that's something at least. This one doesn't look very big. Another old little forky, cracked up. Brutal day. Antler's got to be around here somewhere. It's got another one as we got into the timber here. Probably another old one. This freshie's got to be around here somewhere. Just another old chewed up one. Another little forky. At least I'm picking up some. All old ones today, but enough to keep me interested. Yeah, just another old chewed up one. Shortage of these things around. But got another one right here up on this trail. See that tine poking up. Probably another old one, but let's go grab it. Well, holy crap, it's a fresh one. Nice. First fresh one of the day. Another forky though. Everything's 2 points today. But glad to find the first fresh one. Oh, look around this little basin more. Hopefully there's some more fresh ones laying around in here. Another little one down there. Another old one. Another old guy. Not bad shape though. I think I see a tine or two sticking up over the clump here. I think that's something right there. I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer to find out for sure. I think that's a brown tine sticking up right there. But as I was taking a few steps up here, I noticed something right there. Looks like a fairly decent muley antler and it looks fresh. Finally having some luck today. It is a tine. And it looks like a fresh one. Best one of the day so far, I think. Yeah. That one's awesome. Look how dark that thing is. Wicked. That is a sweet horn. Super dark. Nice and heavy. Sick. That made it worth it today. So awesome. Almost thought without dark that thing was poking up. Thought it might have been an elk tine, but nice mule deer horn, and I got another one sitting not too far behind me, so maybe the match, maybe not, but pretty stoked about that one. Wicked. Very cool. Let's go check out what this other one is. Here's this guy. Looks like another nice antler. Nice and heavy again and fresh. Awesome. Finally having some luck today. Sick. That might even be the other side to this one. I think it might be. I'd say so. Wicked. That is a nice set to find. Pretty awesome. That's a pretty sweet set. Super stoked I came up here and found that. That makes all the hiking back here worth it, and all the chalk and chewed up ones I found. That is a sweet buck. And I've been doing pretty good in this bowl so far, so I'm gonna definitely take some time, a couple hours, and really move around and check. So just topped this little lip here, and I got my first elk antler of the day. 2 minutes after loading my pack back up, and I come across that guy. Let's go grab it. Nothing big, but sweet. First elk antler of the day. It's probably from last year. That's a nice one. It's in good shape still too. Awesome. This is starting to be pretty fun. All right, let's load that on the pack, keep going. Another one down here, nice, another fresh one too. Sick. Now we're into them. That's a nice one too. This one's probably from last year, I'm thinking, but nice antler. Right on. Having some luck now. Day's turned around. Got another one over here, man. Just hitting them right now. Turn around, looks like an old one too, but right there, I am hitting the motherload right now. This is wicked. Another one from last year. It's a nice one too. Wonder if it's a match to that one I just found over there. Sick. My pack is gonna be heavy. This is it so far. Loaded up pretty good. I gotta find a spot for this one. Yeah, it's not the other side to that one I just picked up over there. I don't think. It's a little bit too small. Could be from the same deer year before, maybe. I'll get back to you guys. Well, that load was getting heavy, so I decided to make a stash pile for now. It's only noon and I want to check all around this bowl, and I don't want to be hauling that weight the whole time. So I'll come back, I'll mark it, and come back when I'm heading out and pick it up again. Pretty nice flat bench up here, and there's a ton of sign. Oh, sick. I just seen that one just as I was talking. I knew there had to be something up here. That's a nice one too. Nice. Just one of those days you hope to have before you go out, and you dream about it the night before, and it happens for you finally. Wicked. Glad I left that stash pile down there. I'm gonna have a fresh pile going now. I'll get back to you guys. Hopefully there's some more up on top of this bench. Another little guy right here. Go grab that. This is just the kind of area that you want to find. Good shelter. Lots of places to bed, lots of benches. And I'm finding antlers, so definitely gonna do a good run through this stuff, and hopefully I find a bunch more. Almost walked right by this one. Another fresh one. It's a nice dark one. Sick. Tempted to walk up to the top of this knob up here, because if I'm finding all this stuff down lower, then there's got to be something on top. I think I'll try it. Looks like I got a deadhead elk here. Not a big one, but pretty cool. Just a little guy. Right on. Not really, but cool anyways. There's another one. Another little guy. Looks like an old one too, but had a little bit of a dry spell for about half hour here, so glad to get on another one. Here's a fresh one. Nice. Throw that on the pack and keep going. Not gonna go too much further. I'm gonna have to turn around here soon, head back, pick up my stash, and get out of here before I need to be home. It's been a good day though. Check this guy out. That looks like a pretty nice one. It's too bad. Must be a cat around here somewhere killing things. It's been sitting here a while. Not that big. Bigger from over there. All right, let's keep going. I think I got something good here. Looks too big to be a mule deer, but there's something leaning up. Right there. Nice. Let's go check that out. Nice. Pretty chewed up, but that's a nice find. Wicked. wicked. I just threw that nice elk antler on my pack and I just looked up. Seen something sitting there. I don't know if that's another elk shed or if there's a deadhead there. Let's go check that puppy out. Another elk antler for sure. That one has been sitting there a long while. That's too bad. It's pretty cracked up, that one. Dang, I hate to leave an elk antler, but that one is far past its prime. Dang. Probably no sense in me even packing this thing out. Pretty cool though. Donate this one. Maybe that'll bring me some more good luck. Here you go. Too bad. Just not worth taking. Kind of breaks my heart actually. Lots of sign in here, just no antlers, but I thought it was gonna be good in here, but I haven't found one antler yet. There it is. Poop and tracks and fresh tracks everywhere in here, but no antlers. Got another little one sticking in the grass here. I'll take that one. Still in decent shape. Gonna have a heavy load back to the car. And I am way back here. Better start heading now. Just loaded up my pack. Start the long walk out. Of course, I just found another one sitting right down here. Right there. I'll see see if it's worth throwing on my pack. Got that guy there. And I also looked over and seen that one there. Too quick to put my pack on, I guess. Should have waited a while. Should have searched around here a little bit more. Definitely one worth keeping too. Nice. I'll go grab that other one. There we go. There's two more for this giant pack. Sick day. I bet you I found over 30 antlers today. Didn't take them all. Left probably about 10 out there because they were so cracked and bleached. Broke my heart to leave that one elk antler out there, but just wasn't worth hauling it back when I already had this many antlers on the pack. Makes up for not being able to get out here because of all the snow the last couple weeks. So there's the day, guys, all laid out. 5 or 6 fresh ones. Nicest find of the day was that nice elk antler on the left there. But all in all, I think I counted 31 for sure, and I know I left a few more on the ground on the way out because I didn't want to take my pack off, so I'll have to get back into that area again. There's definitely more antlers to be had back there.